is free. If you are happy with your kid and any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptor along with your issue and see.
Coming right up, the Raptors taking on the Bucks. For the Raptors, a tremendous beginning to their season. They've been gaining momentum with each and every game. Bucks, Raptors. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. And the Milwaukee starting five. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Prince is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Portis in at the five, roaming the paint. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Ali. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. The teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
But yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
5 to shoot. Hurdle with a screen on Prince. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Antetokounmpo outside. Anthony finds Prince. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
From outside the arc. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. For 3. It's not going to go for him. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. All right, Chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got to be it.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barnes the screen. Let's go with a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Here's Prince. Hurdle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 5. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player. but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Bucks trail by 6. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Green comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Hurdle with a screen on Green. Uneasy, too, on the layup. He's got 14.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. The financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And they're on the break. Can't cash it in from close range.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And the Raptors with some changes. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Scotty Barnes. Shed comes in for Quickly. Milwaukee also changing it up. Sims, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Harris is subbed in for Kuzma. 44 seconds left in the first. Pass to Mobo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Porter from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Dick with a screen on Harris. To the paint. Toronto passing it around. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. 20 points for him.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes.
And so it's Toronto going into the break up 12. They just can't. Making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Coffee. And Anthony subbed in for Harris. Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got A.J. Green. Cole Anthony out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
The NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
They swipe it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Toronto shooting their first free throw tonight. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. That one drops for him.
Man, he's on fire. playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. 17-point game. Porter looks it over. Pass to Prince. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
An open look for Porter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porter's got 7 points in the game. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
The Bucks trail by 15. Three-pointer, Anthony. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
4th in field goal percentage, and defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And the three-point percentage you referred to, they put so much pressure on opponents with their shooting. They'd stretch a defense way beyond the three-point line. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Just 5 to shoot. Portis finds Anthony. Here's Kuzma. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Toronto leading by 15. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Pirtle with a screen on Prince. Down low. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 18. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Man, as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Got a piece of it. Here's Quickly. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Portis with a screen on Quickly. Three-pointer, Anthony hits a three-pointer. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Inside. Barnes, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Sends it home from three-point land. Kuzma's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Prince. Now Anthony, guarded by Barrett. Now here's Anthony. Portis with a screen on Barrett. Back to Portis. Takes the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Milwaukee, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Raptors. Thanks as always.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anthony outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Barnes with it. Portis picks him up. Back to Barnes. It's good. Barnes has got 6.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Out to Portis. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto leading by 18. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Bucks trail by 17. Here's Portis. Poeltl with some nice D.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 31.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Prince. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. Prince finds Anthony. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Here's the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Good. Anthony's got 8 points.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active, Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Toronto passing it around. Barnes the screen to the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8 points now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Pass to Prince. And there's a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. 5th is Jakob Poeltl.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Toronto leading by 19. Outside Barrett. Pass to Poeltl. 5 on the clock. Poeltl with a screen on Anthony. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 33 points for him.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Down low. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Porter.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Pass to Prince. Barnes against Kuzma. Portis with a screen on Barnes. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And here's Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Nick. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 5.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
So Milwaukee.
Substitutes on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Mobo. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Taurean Prince is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Count it.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 11. 2 points. That one goes. And 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Pure from 3-point range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Driving to the basket. Oh, swiped away. On the wing, Grady Dick, defended by Kuzma. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Just 5 on the clock. And it's in there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Anthony. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now out of the Kumpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Prince can't hit. The Raptors' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against Milwaukee.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Shed. And there's a pick. The 3-ball. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Prince. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm gonna give.
Brian, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language, or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. If you report any violations to these rules.
Hi, everyone. We've got here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And for the Hawks, Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Porzingis is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the 1. You look at the Hawks. While this is just game 2 of the NBA Cup, however, their backs are already against the wall.
Yeah, in this cup format, it is a 4-game group stage, but you cannot afford 2 losses. So tonight is a must win.
And now, checking out how the Raptors are doing, this is their 2nd game of the NBA Cup after starting out group play with a win.
Yeah, and it's important to try and go 4-0 in the group stage in order to make the knockout round. We've seen multiple 3-1 teams fail to qualify.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Barnes will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Young. The Raptors getting the bucket, and there it is for him.
Well, with his smaller frame, Young has to use his creativity inside.
Here's the 3, and R.J. Barrett gets the 3.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here is Young. 23 points his last outing. Again, Young missing. Raptors leading by 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound by the Hawks. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
So it's Atlanta now. And Young with the basket on the assist by Okongwu. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
People say don't take those mid-range shots. Let me tell you, if Trae Young is shooting them, I'm okay with that.
Pass to Pirtle. Launches it. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Young from outside. They get it back. Okongwu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, the defense has to know Okongwu isn't going to back off them. He's ready to get physical inside.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Reza Shea. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Reza Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Back to Barrett. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Young after Toronto got the 3-pointers. It's to Porzingis over Barnes. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Hawks, Kennard, he's checked in for Zachary Rizachet. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Porzingis can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barrett with this screen on Young. Clock at 4. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 14.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Daniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Kennard. Nothing on the board. Okongwu with a screen on Barnes. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Dick wide open. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Young outside. Here's Okongwu. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Here, and Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, back to Barrett. To the inside. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got R.J. Barrett. And it's Mobo in at the 4. Young, good.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Young looking it over. After Rizichet. Here's Gay. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. There's the steal. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Porzingis is coming in for Dyson Daniels. Down low, here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Young. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. On the wing quickly. And Pirtle has it in the corner. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
To the right side. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Rizichet. Off target from three-point range. Raptors leading by 8. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Young, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Inside, here's Young. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Now Barrett, 5 points in the game.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the 3rd. Here's Young, 13 points in the game. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not?
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. The Hawks trail by 10. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis, and it's Young in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Pirtle, and he drops it in from the low post. Pirtle's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Raptors. The Hawks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Young, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Young. He takes it in. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Hawks trail by 10. Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 10.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
3-pointer. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 10.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fires from deep. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Reza Shea has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And Porzingis doesn't take too many shots from the corners, but he's effective when he does.
Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. He has 35.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Young with no one around. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, Okongwu has been stepping up his efforts on the offensive glass. And he's rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Back to Pirtle. Takes the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 6. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Alexander Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
That one doesn't go. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Atlanta making a switch here. Daniels has checked in. Grady Dix checked in for Toronto. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 4. Hawks passing it around. Porzingis sets the pick for Reza Shea. To the paint. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. He gets that one. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To stand both the 23 and 24, first overall picks coming from France. Riz-Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Riz-Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
And he's good on the three ball. And he's got 41.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
To the inside, here's Alexander Walker.
Reversed at home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display. 1:24 left to play in the third. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you guys.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
56 seconds left in the third. Inside, it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Okay, wow. Okongwu, unreal.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Pirtle, and stolen by Okongwu. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Barnes screen on Daniels. Now Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
Is making a switch here, and we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. So the Raptors 5 right now. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Pirtle.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Outside, Porzingis. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Raptors leading by 7. "13 feet away." That one wide left. Atlanta's shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. The long shot, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Launches it, buries the deep ball.
Yeah, just a tenacious play by Riz-Shea. He wants to be the guy who delivers for his team in these moments.
From outside, Barnes outside, from deep, knocks down the 3.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Alexander Walker. Missed on the 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
The 3 goes down.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Screen by Pirtle. .127 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Let's lose a 3. Porzingis pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 10. It's stolen by Barrett.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Raptors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted and be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Count it!
Here's Barrett.
Assistance by
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That does not go. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
Oh, the game is going to let you know. It has its own rhythm to it, a sort of flow. If you stay within the flow, you get a feel.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and